Okay, so this is kind of depressing. Hey YouTubers, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. First and foremost, guys, I talked about this a couple months ago, talking about why, the future of American Horror Story and why I felt like people like Evan Peters wasn't going to be coming back in the next couple seasons, or maybe would sit out season 10. But who knew it was going to be season 9? Okay, so candidly, Carlo, I'm going to put a picture up on the screen here. You can see exactly what he says, and leave a link in the description section below if you want to see the 3-second clip that he posted just asking Evan Peters whether or not he's coming back for season 9 of American Horror Story. And he just candidly says that no, he's not going to. He's going to sit it out. Now, whether or not that means he's coming back for season 10, we don't know. I mean, I kind of felt like this was coming. I'm sure a lot of you guys did as well. He recently came out and said that he felt like he needed to take some time away from acting and just kind of reevaluate, refocus, and whatnot. Makes a whole lot of sense. I mean, the writing has been on the wall for the last couple seasons now. He wasn't the biggest focus in American Horror Story Season 8 Apocalypse, and he even said that playing the character that he had to play in American Horror Story Cult really took a whole lot out of him, going to a very dark place, and he really hasn't felt like he's recovered since then. He even asked Ryan Murphy that, hey, if you're going to bring me back to American Horror Story in season 8, you have to give me something a little bit more fun and a little less complicated to play, and that's why he had to play all those different characters, and there's just a lot of variety for him that season, as opposed to almost everyone else playing dual roles. I mean, he really didn't have a dual role to play, but he still got to play more characters than I think most other people did. So this is kind of shocking, and I'm only going to spend a couple minutes on it, but it's just kind of shocking because at this point, it's the old guard of American Horror Story is just kind of blown away at this point. I mean, obviously, we got some major talent coming into season 9 of American Horror Story, but losing someone like Evan Peters just kind of feels like the end of an era. He was in the first 8 seasons of the show and really going to see that his presence is missed. So I want to throw it out to everyone listening. This is just a quick news update, kind of the stuff that's making the rounds, and I know I'm a little bit late to it, but what are your thoughts on this, everybody? Do you want to see new life, new breath, new characters, and new actors just kind of go into this series and do their best to make it as good as it possibly could be? Or is this, like, if you're like me, is this kind of a letdown? Like, American Horror Story for so long has been, we can imagine, we can at least count on a couple of mainstay characters to be in every single season, and now that it's not going to be like that, I'm wondering what this season's going to be about and how it's going to progress. I mean, it really does make me feel like American Horror Story Hotel all over again. After Jessica Lange left Freak Show in season 4, I know a lot of people like Hotel. It's not my favorite season out of all of them. In fact, I feel like it was pretty much a letdown other than a couple scenes. Evan Peters being, I think, one of the big standouts. I know a lot of people liked Lady Gaga. I liked her too, but I feel like Evan Peters really stole that season. I mean, he was a fun character, and now we're not going to have him. We're just going to have to wait and see. Sarah Paulson's going to be in this season. She's already talked about knowing the story for it, even though we don't know what that story is yet. So that's something to allow ourselves to get excited for. We know that's coming. But what are your thoughts on this, guys? Do you feel like this is bad news, good news? Tell me in the comment section below. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell over by the subscriber button for notifications every single time I upload, especially as we get closer and closer to the premiere or any real news about season 9 of American Horror Story. The teasers, Ryan Murphy kind of telling us in little bits and pieces and hints about what season 9 story is going to be about. There's going to be a lot to talk about in the next coming months. So hope everyone is having a fantastic day. As I said, it's been real.